What's going on? I'm Dre the Truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth will set you free. Yes, sir. Namaste. Peace and blessings to you, Awakening One. Shout out to the woke ones if you're watching. What's going on, Awakening One? I hope you've been taking care of yourself. Hope everything is all good. And, yeah. Basically, I'm making this video because, just like the title box say down below, with the real Awakening Ones, please stand up. This is something that, I'm coming to you with Awakening One because it was weighing heavy on my conscience, and I wanted to come and speak about it with you. And I need you to understand something and understand something. Hear me first off when I'm saying this, because you'll get to understanding when I, go further into the video. But if you're watching me, you have a purpose. If you're watching me, or if you're watching an awoke one who's basically, in stride of, carrying out light work agendas as being, steering the path for the Awakening Ones to walk down and go into their own reality. If you're somebody that's watching me as I speak to you, Awakening Ones, saying that, you have a purpose, you have a life to live that is so, that is beyond, the life that you live now in delusion. It's way beyond than that bullshit. Okay, your life is more purposeful to live in your own way, in your own square. So, hear me when I say this, that you need to literally be on your shit as far as, putting your message out into the world. However you're going to move into putting your message out into the world, or you're going to literally, make this world shake in a peaceful and loving way, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Please don't be an Awakening One to hold back, against yourself, to not move into what you want to do. That's going to change your, that's going to change you into a new you. Don't hold back on that, bro. Don't hold back. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Because it just dawned on me that we are coming, into the awakening age, and there are so many Awakening Ones right now. Hence you. Hence so many others as well in the world. And you have the awoke ones who's working overtime to, keep guiding and keep being the light and working as the light workers in their journey as well, to keep people on the Awakening Ones on that path of righteousness, on that path of opening up their own doors to their own reality, as, hence being you and others as well. Myself, I wouldn't consider myself an awoke one, no, because I haven't been in the game long enough like others. They've been putting in overtime, they've been working, grinding hard, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't shape, they some shapeshifters for real. They didn't shapeshift their old life in which they, the old life in which they had, or they were clung to in the illusionary state, and moved farther into their woke state. They went through their awakening state and moved into their awoke state. You know what I'm saying? Now they're just like, they're the ones out there giving out the game and putting people on and, waking people up. They're doing what they're doing as light workers, and as heavy light workers as that. I would consider myself a light worker, but not like a heavy light worker. I'm putting my message out there. I'm on here, and I'm making sure that you watching me, that you know that you have a purpose to be someone as well, to put your message out into the world, and not just watch me or just watch anybody else in the world, when you know who you are now. You know who you are now. So it's no wasting time anymore. It's time for you to move and get on your shit. It's always, just that, being on your shit, making sure that you're taking care of yourself, making sure that you're looking out for you and your best interest, and creating your reality within your square, building on your life. You know, everything is not going to come and hit you all at once. No, but you're going to have to take things, one step at a time, baby steps. This is your journey is, everybody's journey is different. So, you have the awoke ones here to basically just give out teachings and give out lessons that the awakening ones pick up. Even myself, I pick up game from awoke ones that put their teachings out into the world, and I just take everything with a grain of salt and just go within and take it within my journey and just use it as a way to move me forward as I do more research within myself to see what I didn't saw or to see what I didn't got from a lesson or a teaching, and move better into that position of going up in life. So that's the same thing with you. Everything that you happen to see from someone who's awoke in this world that's given the game, it's not for you just to look at them as somebody just talking to you, through a lens and giving you their take on life, because everybody has their own, game to give, but you just take it with a grain of salt, go within and literally start putting the pieces together in your own life. Don't sit back. This is not the time to sit back. You are going to be the greatest version of yourself next year, because now you know everything. You know what life is really like right now. You know all of the bullshit that's going on. You know this. And even if you ain't hearing it from me, you hearing it from others. They're there out in the world. They're not holding back any information. You can go and find information just from any awoke one that's living in their truth, that's living within their purpose as being a heavy light worker right now. You know what I'm saying? They got tons and tons of information and tons of game that they're giving to the awakening ones. So it's almost like you have to literally not waste any time with your life just by, putting yourself in a position to see others and not take the message and go within and literally put it into action. Don't just take messages that you get. These people are giving grade A game, like all the way, like in spiritual game. This is nothing to play with. Like, it's the most sacredest game that could ever be given to you, because it takes a lot to to take on all of that on the conscience and literally, go within yourself to move into your journey of, doing, building your reality just from what you've been, what you pick up. Because it's all about, what we pick up in our journey. We should never, ever move into wanting to be like somebody else. We all have our own purpose. We all have our own, a life of living. We all can't live the same life. That's always important to see, that you cannot live the same life as somebody else, but you can sort of, see what someone else is doing, but do it in a different way. Like I said, like, everybody is not going to be able to be the quarterback. You got to play certain positions. You got to know your position. And it's just important that you have a position and you need to be playing it. You need to be playing your position. At this point now, it's no reason to be sitting back and just, knowing who you are and just staying quiet or not doing anything. You need to be working and grinding each and every day to find out what you good at. You have something that you good at. I don't give a fuck if it's just, if you like to literally, if you like to sew, you probably the greatest sewer in the world. You probably the greatest painter in the world. You got something that you like to do, that you enjoy on a day-to-day basis when you just, when you got some downtime. You put all your time into that, and you put it out into the world in a harmonious way, in a way that's sweet, a way that's loving. Believe me, it will everything has an opposite and equal reaction. So like whatever, the reaction within you is given out, that's the reaction that's going to come back. So, don't be in fear to do what you want to do in life. If it puts a smile on your face, who gives a fuck if people going to look at you sideways? That don't matter. You already know your truth. You know who you are, yourself. Like you're doing things that make you happy. So that's what I'm saying. Will the real awakening ones please stand up? I need y'all to stand up and be who you are meant to be in this world. You know what I'm saying? Take what you get from the awoke ones. When they are putting the message out to you, don't not hear the message and go just back to a life of, being confused and not knowing what the fuck is what to do, because you ain't got them in front of you no more, giving you more of the message. They're there to give you the message, so then it can absorb into here, and then you go within your life and you take care of your business. It's no time to just sit back and just be like, okay, damn, I'm lost now. I need more information. That's where you're supposed to, always be within yourself to find those inner answers. Because those people that's not going to be there, me even if you're watching me, I can't be here to always, give out, I can't be always here to preach to you about, in your journey and where you should be at. This is just something you have to know. And it doesn't matter if you're getting it from here, somebody else, it's always like we have to move into that stage of not wanting to sit back in the back of the class no more. It's time to it's time to move up to the front. It's time for you to be who you are meant to be in this world. And you know what I'm saying? You're going to love yourself even more when you take that step of not holding back, from yourself, holding back your purpose from the world, because the world wants you to put your purpose out there in front of everybody anyway. It wants you to be in front and showing your talents off. You know what I'm saying? And if you're feeling discouraged just because, someone is going to say something about you, or somebody is going to look down on you, or you're going to get you're going to get hate. Let me tell you something about hate and haters. I didn't basically went within on this, and I found out that everything is truly backwards in the illusion. Here, listen to me when I say this. And hear when I say this. Everything is truly backwards. You see how love is really powerful when it's not directed in a directful way. Hate, I found out from, when I went within myself to know that hate, what it really means is that helping another to enter reality. That's a hater. Okay? Your haters are truly your family. That's truly your loved ones. That truly are people who they don't like, they spread all of that hate, but that energy that they give to you that's loving energy backwards. It's backwards loving energy. It's not direct energy like love is, like people directly saying that, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with what you doing there. I you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm with that. Or yeah, that I like what he doing, or I like what she doing. That's direct love, right? But haters, they don't direct love in that way with the words direct at you. They do opposite directing. So when they hate, they still love you. That's why when people say, I love my haters, or, my haters make me who I am, that's because they're helping you move you into your reality. They're helping you. They're helping you. They're still your family, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So really, a hater is just a label. It's just a title, bro. Ain't no illusion. It's just a title. The title itself is just placed there to be something that's, you know what I'm saying, just looked at as just, oh, this is a hater, this is that. Really, they in actuality, they're more, you know what I'm saying, on your side, watching you all the time, watching you grow, watching you move up the ladder more than than the loved ones are. they're truly your family in disguise. Just remember that. You know what I'm saying? Me saying it here first, remember that. If you awakening, watching this, if you know what I'm saying, remember that. Moving away from you not wanting to do something because, or you doing something in life, but you not doing it all the way because people hate on you for it, or they hate on you, period, for whatever you like in life. Just know that those are really not haters, bro. They just really your family in disguise. You know what I'm saying? Because just imagine if you don't do nothing. You ain't got no haters. You ain't got nobody messing with you. You ain't got nobody that don't like you. You don't got nobody that, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody that literally is saying anything about you because they don't recognize you, right? You know what I'm saying? And you got some family members who you got something, thinking about it this way. You got family members who won't call you sometimes. They won't call you. They still your family, but they ain't the loving ones that call you or hit you up and want to hang out with you. But then you got the family members, you got your real loved ones, the ones that direct love, you know, your immediate family. You always hanging around your mama, your dad and your grandma, granddad. That's your direct love. That's your direct line. Then you got your long distance line. You know, the cousins that you don't really see that much. You know what I'm saying? You got your aunties and uncles on your dad's side that you don't really see too much. So it's like, it's still family. It's still people that fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because they still watching you. They still watching you. They moving you into your reality. So it's like they're not anybody to like look at as really not wanting to see you grow, because they don't know that they have that same capability to be where they are as well. But when they see someone else doing it, it's more like, you know what I'm saying, you're helping me move more into my reality. And that's where you have to keep that mindset of not being mad at people who hate on you, or not being upset at somebody hating on you, but looking at it as a person who's hating as just being, you know what I'm saying, you just lost right now. You're just lost because you don't even know what you hold what you hold. To me, I wouldn't be nothing without you showing me that support, showing me that you pushing me more into my reality. You pushing me more into doing what I'm doing because I'm not going to, you know, let you hold me back, or I'm not going to let the words of what you say to me take me out of my mind state, out of my mind frame. I want to thank you because you're pushing me you're pushing me into my purpose. You're pushing me into doing something I'm not going to stay in the back while, you know what I'm saying, just because some words or a title is going to literally discourage me. You know what I'm saying? I look at you and say thank you, because if it wasn't for you actually, you know, doing that opposite direct love, like, because people it's easy to do what you want to do with direct love, but then when you get opposite direct love, you don't know how to take it. You just don't know how to. It's just like reverse psychology. You got to look at it like that. It's like reverse psychology. Everything is backwards. Even haters is really lovers. Those are really, you know what I'm saying, your loved ones, your family. That's still people who they don't just give you the love directly. It's backwards though. So, and you know, it's just so important that you know that, man. Like, move into who you are is what I'm simply saying. Like, don't waste no time. Like, especially right now with everything going on. I know it's a lot of this and that coming at you. If you're watching other spiritual channels and spiritual beings in the world, you know, just know that they're there. They're there to put a message out. They're there to shed enlightenment and pave the path in which that, you know, the awakening ones, you know, see. They're the light, of course, as heavy light workers. They're the light, and it's just to bring more people into the light, to know who self, to know self, to know where you're going in life, and to have your drive to move, to get that, to basically put that motor, to turn that motor on and just, you know, drive, get that drive going, get it into drive, and literally start your life. But if you just, you know what I'm saying, if you watching them and and they talking to you about this and that, but you ain't moving in on doing nothing, it's like, you know, when will you, you know what I'm saying, when will you be an awakening one to stand up? You know, you can't just sit down and, you know, chill anymore. So, oh yeah, like title being a real awakening ones, please stand up. You know, y'all gotta stand up, man. Y'all gotta put your message out in the world. You gotta be who you are meant to be in this world, and not, you know, sit back and literally be scared to do what you want to do, because you free to do what you want to do at this point, man. Like, you can literally, you know, make your reality be whatever you want it to be, man. And it's in your hands to do so. And that's the truth.